I found out that my rude SIL doesn't have a plan to pay me for all the deposits I paid for their wedding because I don't need the money, so I canceled their wedding. My brother met his future wife Ella at a party 3 years ago. We never got along, but I always tried to put up a peaceful front because my brother seemed blissfully happy with her. Ella was mean to me a lot, like a lot. She would comment about my weight, makeup, and especially my dog. She hated animals and hated that I would bring my lab, Toast, to my parents or my brother's house. It always just felt like something aimed to hurt me. When the two got engaged, she asked me to be her MOH since she has no sisters or many girlfriends. And since my brother seemed thrilled, I obliged. What I failed to realize when I accepted the role was that to her, MOH meant planning the entire wedding. Like I was booking venues, florists, jazz bands, everything. Even worse, she expected me to put my credit card down for everything. My brother and she are not well off, and since I have a well-paying job, I didn't mind holding the deposits, but it was starting to add up to a lot. Whenever I asked Ella about it, she would say that it would all be paid back by her parents before the wedding. Well, flash forward to last week, about 3 weeks before the wedding, and she's unbearable to be around. She can't last more than a few sentences before snapping at anyone. So when I, of course, brought up the money, shat hit the fan. When she exploded, I asked if she had received the updated receipt of everything owed. She called me a whole line of terrible names, but the one that stuck out was her saying, "What do you need the money for anyway? Your sick dog is dead now." My beautiful Toasty died about a month before this after he fought the bravest battle with cancer. He was my soul dog, and I was devastated. I blinked at her and left the room, having no energy to respond to something so cruel. I returned to my car, and after the 20-minute drive home, I parked the car, immediately called the vendors, and canceled any deposit under my card. Every single one. After almost 20 calls, all that was left of her wedding was the dress and the flower arch. I texted my brother a short explanation. I told him that every vendor would contact him if they wished to keep their services, and they were now responsible for covering everything, and that I would no longer be attending. It was a matter of minutes before my phone started to explode, and I just turned it off. It's been a few days, and I haven't talked to anyone but my mom, who thankfully understands where I am coming from. My brother has tried calling, but I feel terrible about what I did and what she said. I know what I did was extreme, but I also couldn't sit by and practically enable her cruelty anymore. I still can't help but feel bad for ruining my brother's big day. So I don't know, am I the S-hole for this? Update: I caved and finally answered my brother last night. From what he said, they are on a break. My brother had picked up on a few instances of her acting questionably, but hoped it was wedding stress. He was fuming when he found out what she said. I do know she no longer has the ring. Also, yes, I lost some money. As predicted, she hoped I would end up gifting the payments anyway. Ella had told my brother that she was waiting for a surprise check from her grandparents to pay it off completely. The check didn't exist. Thankfully, the no longer to be in-laws have agreed to sell the dress to pay me back for what I did lose, instead of legal action.